you're lazy and don't like going to the gym, but you want to get jacked, stacked, succulent, and lean, you need to listen to this blueprint. Getting your dream body is actually a lot easier than you think, and if you follow what I'm about to explain, you can get great results with minimal effort and only a few hours a week in the gym and minimal time cooking. Doesn't matter if your goal is to lose fat, build muscle, or do both at the same time. Pay attention over the next couple minutes and write down what I'm about to say, because you will start making progress a lot easier and things will become a lot more clear. Alright, so training. What we want to do here is go to the gym as little as possible for as little time as possible and get the most out of the least amount of effort. You probably think you need to go to the gym like 6 times a week and you need to put all this effort in and spend 2 hours there. It's simply not the case. I'm going to quickly break down the exact plan I would give to someone who is extremely busy, wants to spend minimal time in the gym, get shit done, and get out and make good progress. So it's a 3 times a week split, and what we're going to be doing is upper body, lower body, upper body. The reason we're only doing lower body once a week is because you clicked on this video and you're lazy. And if you're lazy, you're not going to be training legs 3 times a week doing full body. So to keep this as simple as possible, you want to do 3 sets for all of these exercises and do somewhere between 6 and 15 reps. And you just want to keep getting stronger, which is called progressive overload. So adding either a rep or adding weight eventually when you hit the top of the rep range. And that is the simplest way to actually build muscle. So for the exercise selection, what we're going to go with here, and I have this written down, so I'm going to look at my phone: dumbbell lateral raises, lat pull downs, high incline Smith. The reason we're doing high incline, so we get a little bit of upper chest. We also get a little bit of delts as well. An upper back row, dips. Add weight if you can, or when you're able to. If you can add weight or do body weight, you want to start doing them assisted on a machine or with a band. Barbell curls, and then you can also superset your tricep pushdowns and hammer curls. So that should only take you less than an hour in the gym, and that is the first session. So that's upper body A. Now, next thing you're going to do is rest and do lower body the day after. So we'll do calf raises, leg extensions, and hamstring curls. You can superset those. Some kind of squat movement, whatever your preference is. Hack squat, pendulum, high bar squat, Smith machine squat, doesn't really matter. We just want to focus on the quads. A leg press movement, and lastly, dumbbell RDLs or barbell RDLs. And that way we get in enough leg volume for the week. We can still see great results as long as we're pushing ourselves. And then you're going to rest again. Upper body B. Very similar to the other one, just a different variation of the same exercises. Dumbbell lateral raises, weighted pull-ups, dumbbell incline press for chest, chest supported T-bar row or regular T-bar row, a flat machine press for your chest, tricep pushdown, spider curls, overhead extension, and incline dumbbell curls. This way, we are getting every single muscle group being hit from different angles. We're also training different movement patterns. So we're getting strong at multiple things, and we're basically getting everything we need to get done only 3 to 4 hours a week in the gym. Realistically, this routine is probably about 3 hours max a week in the gym, and you would see great results. This is personally something I would actually do if I was really constrained on time and it wasn't my job basically to go to the gym. So for food, especially if you are lazy, we want to keep the cooking time to a minimum and be able to batch food so we can eat it for multiple days in a row and only cook once, or use something like rice cookers and air fryers where you just click a button and it cooks it for you instead of standing over a pan wasting a bunch of time. So first thing we want to do is figure out how many times a day we're going to eat. Somewhere between 3 and 5 depending on your goal. If you're really busy, 3 times a week, or if you're bulking, you're probably going to have to eat a little bit more, like 5 times a week, just because you have more calories to consume. And if you eat a ton of calories in one meal, you're going to be full for a while and it takes a while to digest. So basically what we're going to be following is the vertical diet. This was made by Stan Efferding. I always talk about this, but basically it's the simplest routine to follow. Red meat, chicken, rice, potatoes, Greek yogurt, eggs, veggies, and fruit. As simple as that. Make different variations out of this. It doesn't have to be boring. Eat that. Your digestion is going to be good. You're going to feel great on a day-to-day basis, and you're going to see the results you want. You're probably wondering how many calories you should eat. Well, that's going to differ for each one of you, but I'm going to put a meal plan of 2,500 calories on the screen now and in the description if you want to download it, and you can kind of change this based on your goals. So if you eat this for a few days, your weight doesn't change at all. Okay, you want to gain weight, increase the calories by 300. You want to lose weight, decrease the calories by 300. It's really that simple. If you're making your own plan and you want to figure out the exact amount of calories or macros you need to eat, it's very simple. So for your calories, you want to find your maintenance, take your body weight in pounds, times it by 14 to 16. 14 if you're not active, 16 if you are active. And then in terms of macros, this is the simplest way to do it, and it works for 90% of people. So for protein, take your body weight. You want to get at least 1 gram per pound of body weight. So if you're 200 pounds, you want 200 grams of protein at least. For fats, I would recommend going anywhere above 50 grams per day. And then for carbs, just do the rest. You can do slightly higher on your fats, and then you can do slightly lower on your carbs. It's really up to you and what works best for your diet, your situation, and how you feel on a day-to-day basis. To summarize food, eat 3 to 5 times a day, follow the vertical diet, batch cook your food, so cook it twice a week. So let's say Sundays and Wednesdays. If you're cooking meat, just cook a big batch, throw it in the oven, the air fryer. Cooking rice, throw it in a rice cooker. Honestly, stick to one plan and just keep doing that, and only adjust it if you need to. It's much more easier than going to the grocery store, looking in the aisles, figuring out what you're going to eat. Make a plan, stick to it, see results, and continue as is. One thing I have to mention again is if you are going to the gym and you're doing those 3 sets, you have to focus on progressive overloads. Your goal is to get extremely strong over time. Now, it's not going to be overnight. You're not going to add 5 reps every single time you go to the gym, but even if you can add 1 rep, our goal is just to be 1% better, and set yourself some goals a few months in advance. Let's say right now you're doing body weight dips for 8 reps. Try aim for doing a 45-pound plate attached to you for 8 reps in 4 months. That is the simplest way to build muscle as long as you're in a calorie surplus. And lastly, I recommend doing 80 minutes a week of low intensity cardio. So that can be incline treadmill, Stairmaster, elliptical, a bike. Doesn't really matter. I just recommend that for overall feeling better, better mood, clearer mind, and also your heart health as well. And do 10K steps a day. Guys, if you do all of these things, which is very simple, and I'm going to put this all in the description so you can download this plan. It's very, very simple. It takes minimal time, only 3 hours a week actually inside the gym, maybe less, and you just have to eat the same foods every single day in different variations. I'm going to put that in the description as I said, but if you guys want a little bit more help, you want to expedite this process and get in the best shape of your life, click the link in the bio for a free call. We can set up a game plan for you building an aesthetic body in a matter of 4 months.